Hello guys, in this tutorial we're gonna play around with horizontal menu or navbar. Use any term you like here. So first we need to create a UL here, unordered list. Okay, we need to close that thing here, and inside we're gonna have links. Li, of course, /li, we need to close it, and actual links, of course, href. And I'm gonna use hash here that represent like a generic website. And let me copy paste this couple of times, but I need to close that link first. So 4 links will get the job done. Well, the first one will be home, another one will be products, and right, contact. Contacts, whatever, and about company, something like that. So let me refresh that. Right, so let's use these default dots on the left side. We're gonna target UL here, and then we will say list style. You know this from a couple of last tutorials. List style type will be none, and then we will lose those dots. Let me test that. Right. So what about margins and paddings, because this is too much for now? Well, we're gonna say margin 0 pixels, and okay, and padding 0 pixels, let's say. Okay, that's cool. Simplest possible solution, pretty much. There are some other options, but let's just roll with that, with this approach. What about background? Can we have that? Well, sure. And background will be yellow, let's say. And there you go. Now we need to work with that a little bit more. So let's float all these individual links to left, right, to have it on one line basically. And we're gonna do that by targeting those things, li in this case. So don't target UL, target li individually. And we will say float left. Okay, and let me see what's gonna happen. Right, that's cool. Don't worry about yellow background for now. And if you apply, for example, float here, then result will be pretty much unusable thing. Maybe you can use this for very simple website and examples, but that's not what we need. Okay, so we need a like serious solution, kinda, sort of. So let's stick with this for now. Okay, that will work. Well, now let's target anchors, I mean hrefs, individual links. We're gonna do that through li again, because links are in li, but we will say a here. And then background will be yellow or black. Black, let's say black. Okay, that's kind of ugly, so let's fix that. Color will be white for font. Okay, still kind of ugly. Let's work with the padding. 5 pixels. We will get anything useful. Right, something like that. And what about these like underscores? Right, so let's say text decoration none, and hopefully we will lose that thing. Okay, right, that works. So when we hover over these individual elements, what then? Well, we're gonna target li again, and this time links definitely, and we're gonna use hover. So in that case, we will say that the background will be, for example, a red. Let me see what's up. Okay, refresh, and there you go. That kind of works. Well, you will probably say, well, wait a second, where is that yellow like line here? Because I have background here. How to activate it? How to get it? Well, in that case, we need to use overflow property here. And I'm not inventing this. This is part of standard. Overflow, and the value will be hidden. hidden. And now, there you go, guys. We have a yellow line, but we lose that like a height of navbar. So that will work. So let's fix that like a height. How to do that? Well, the thing is that we need to change these individual LIs to be like individual blocks. And to do that, we're gonna say display here, display, and the value will be block. If you ever run into this kind of situation when something is messed up with the navbar, then just say display block. Well, at least in this case, and refresh, and there you go. Now we have something to work with. Well, what about the background? Well, if you don't need this yellow line, then just change it. Change it to black. Well, what if you change this black to yellow down there? How about that? Well, so you can combine background for UL and the background for LIs individually. So let's go to like normal operation, black. Fine, so that's kind of nice. Right, if we flush this thing, well, at least through margins, if we say 10 pixels, that margin will be applied all over the place, so everywhere. And padding internal like distance will be, let's say, 25 pixels, but that will be a lot. Well, maybe it will get the job done in some cases. So let's like revert to normal, 0 pixels. Well, if we apply margin and padding 0 to body, what will happen? So we are targeting whole page, basically. Margin will be 0 pixels and padding also 0 pixels, and in that case result will be that. So how awesome is that? Very simple solution. Okay guys, so what is the bottom line here? First, this solution is very simple one and it's very rudimentary. You don't need to remember it. This is not carved in stone. You will use your own ways over time. You will search Google and Stack Overflow and many other websites, and you will combine things, mix things, and over time you will get better and better. So if you're kind of confused or something, don't be, because you will create errors, you will find solutions, and so on and so on. So especially that will be the case when you start with individual divs, with paragraphs, with advertising, with the dynamic navigation, with the footer, with copyright divisions down there, and such a thing. So don't force yourself to memorize this example. This is just very simple stuff and it is not carved in stone. But in this case, okay, in this case it will get the job done. And of course you can delete this and start experimenting on your own, or you can change values here to see what end result will be. So as always, thank you for watching, and see you next tutorial.